The virus isn't killing you. It makes your body go into what a cytokine storm. That means your immune system is overactive. It's supposed to go in and try to take care of, but if it keeps being more and more active, you go into a cytokine storm, and that's what kills you.
No, I've done the IV bag, but I've also done just IV directly into my vein.
Yep.
And I think it's it feels like I get a bigger punch when it's direct to my vein, right?
I think you do. And you know, that's what I say when I think we need ozone for an infection in the bloodstream and overall bloodstream, and it usually goes through a UV light at the same time as well. So it's killing those what it does is pull the blood out of the body, and it ozonates it, puts the oxygen on it, and it does a UV light. And it kills as much as it can, and it puts it back in. So it's your own blood coming back in, but it's sterilized, so to speak. And it's hoping to give you an overall, now you have less of the bad things in your body so your immune system can take care of it. It's never going to eradicate all of it. But, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, when I had COVID back in December, I went in, I had ozone therapy, and I had NAD. And that was what I did. And I don't know.
A lot of people with COVID using hyperbaric oxygen. We've got other molecules that we use. So if you're working with a doctor that knows how to help the immune system, that's great. But I want to say one thing here. What is it about COVID that kills people? What is the process that COVID does? The virus isn't killing you. It makes your body go into what a cytokine storm. That means your immune system is overactive. It's supposed to go in and try to take care of, but if it keeps being more and more active, you go into a cytokine storm, and that's what kills you. So this whole thing, let's increase our immune system. Let's do all this with all these supplements, all this stuff. It's like, whoa, wait a minute here. The problem is, we don't have an immune system that's adaptable. By the way, we have a way of testing that to see how adaptable your immune system is. Because if it's adaptable and it can mount a response, kill what it needs to kill or help. And
to get a free copy of the 12-step guide that I created for you, click on the link in the description below.
And then calm back down again. Yay, we're good. But if it's not adaptable, again, is that when you just say, let's do everything known to man to increase your immune system? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because if I'm doing that and you get COVID, then am I throwing you into a cytokine storm? And that's something that needs to be known. More, again, is not better.
Right. So inflammation. So inflammation, I know is like we have inflammation in the brain, inflammation in our muscles, inflammation in our body, and inflammation causes lots of negative things, right?
All the chronic degenerative diseases, cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, arthritis, diabetes, you name it, they're all based in inflammation. You're correct. All of them. Chronic degenerative are based in inflammation. There's other triggers, but inflammation is the root cause of a lot of problems, and brain inflammation, which affects addiction.
Right. And so really anything that causes inflammation is not a good thing. Right. Now, so there's a supplement that I take. It's called 𝐟𝐸𝐶oR NK. Have you heard of that before?
I have.
Do you like that as a supplement for inflammation?
Again, it depends on what type of inflammation. Where's it going? Have I identified your C-reactor protein? I know you've got inflammation going. If you do, and I need to get it down, then we're going to look at the least expensive, best quality way to go. There's a lot of good products out there, but you want to, do you even need it? Are you inflamed? Did you do the testing? You know you have inflammation? If you don't, and you're eating the right foods, you're doing all the other stuff that you're doing, why take an anti-inflammatory? It's one more thing to take. Now, I like anti-inflammatories, and most people need them, or turmeric at least, something.
Right.
But most people do need it. But how much inflammation do you have? Is it cardioreactive inflammation? I know certain things affect that more, and I'm going to go with the ones that are the most scientifically sound, that I know they have the proof that they're working where they need to work. And then you test. Take it for a month, retest that lab. Did your inflammation go down? Great, it's working. If it didn't, move on. Try something different. Just because it's the coolest new thing doesn't mean it's the thing for you. Always.
Right. If you got value from this video, if you heard what you needed to hear, be sure to like it. Comment if you've got a question or you have something to say. Subscribe to the channel. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism, whatever it may be. So if you or a loved one is struggling and you need some guidance and you need some direction, reach out to us. Our contact information is down below, or you can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, whether it be detox, inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services, whatever it may be. Like I said, we can either help you or make sure that you get sent in the right direction. We help people all over the country, all over the world for that matter. I'll see you on the next video.